Ranger Overdrive. Hey, how's it going? I was just having a light read of the user manual for the Maestro Ranger Overdrive pedal from Gibson. This is part of Gibson's line of Maestro pedals. Brand new. This is all new stuff. Before we get going, super huge thanks to Sweetwater for sending out this pedal and sponsoring this video. Always appreciated. So if you want to get this pedal, if you want to get anything from Sweetwater, take a look in the description. I have affiliate links. I always recommend Sweetwater. Great place. You can find pretty much everything. I don't think you can't not find, just never mind. Hey, I want to acknowledge the write-up in here because somebody did a lot of work to write this. Did you know, this is the history of tone, Maestro, despite the common misconception, didn't start as a pedal brand. Gibson marketed a line of accordion amplifiers under the name as early as 1955. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I actually wasn't familiar with the Maestro pedals, but I did a little bit of research and I saw the history and I saw the fuzz pedal that was used by the Rolling Stones. So I learned a little bit about that. And so if you do get one of these, read through the history. It'd be cool. You can also check out the wiki page or Gibson's official page for the Maestro products. I think it's cool to actually read up on stuff and learn things and not pretend you know the history and not pretend you know everything. Nothing wrong with learning new stuff, because like anybody could make up something like, hey, Maestro is that cheap brand of Gibson guitars that they sell at Amazon and Best Buy. You can make up stuff like that. Who would make that up? No, I'm just kidding. You ever seen those? That's where I know the Maestro name from. Really weird because they have the Gibson headstock, and I'll put something on screen so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if they still sell them. I just remember them being at Amazon. Did I say Amazon? I meant Best Buy and Walmart. I don't know what I said. Anyways, forget about that. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is the new pedals they have. And Sweetwater reached out to me and said, you want to check out one of the Maestro pedals? And I said, yeah. I think of all the pedals, Overdrive, that's kind of the pedal, that's my go-to pedal. Like if you look at my pedal board, previous video I talked about my pedal board. The pedals I usually tend to go towards are Overdrive pedals. So let's check it out. I'm gonna focus mainly on the tones, but I'll just go over the pedal pretty quickly here. It's pretty simple design. Got it on this nice bamboo iPad stand. I thought that would work well. So you got three knobs. You got a gain, you got a level, and you got your tone. And then the unique thing on this one is the high and low switch. And I've got it set to low right now. I will bounce back and forth between the two so you can hear the difference. Basically the high is higher gain, more compression, and just louder. The low is pretty much the opposite of that, what you'd expect. They describe it as the always on option. So with the low on, it's more receptive to pick attack. And you can power it with an external 9-volt, or you can put a 9-volt battery in it. And you can see, one thing that's pretty cool is this little design on the front here. It's actually raised, and I was like, oh, that's neat. And then first time I tried it, I pressed it like that. And I'm like, oh, there's no light. You don't actually get a light on it. But then I realized I hadn't hit it hard enough. It's one of those, you got to do the click. It's got the cool LEDs that light up there. Really nice. It's got that vintage 50s, 60s look, I guess, right? Some quick observations. It's heavy. It's a brick. This thing is solid. Like, think of Boss pedals solid. Like, this thing is a brick. That's the best way to describe it. It feels well built. What do I prefer? Of the two settings, I like the low. I just found it was more for what I do, and I really like that. So I guess if you're more into high gain, the high might be more for your style. All depends on what you do, what kind of guitar you have, pickups, amps, all that stuff, right? There's zillions of combinations. I don't even know if that's a real number, but there's probably that many combinations. I'm gonna turn that over to you. What do you think about these Maestro pedals? How did this one sound? Oh, where's the camera? I don't even know where I'm looking. How did this one sound in the demo? Because what I'm hearing in the room is always different than when I record something. Sometimes I record something, I'm like, that sounded horrible. And then I go back and listen, I'm like, that sounded amazing. And vice versa. It's happened many, many times. So I think it sounds really good in the room. Really like the pedal. It's cool. Check it out. Thanks again to Sweetwater for sending this out. This is the Ranger Overdrive from Maestro from Gibson. All right, as always, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.